Hi guys, it's me again. I just wanted to go over sort of my general primer routine. So my face is already washed. I've already moisturized. We're going to talk a little bit about washing and moisturizing in another video. But once I'm done with those two steps, I want to put down a base because the next video I'm filming is going to be about foundation. So one of the first things I'm going to do is start with a hydrating primer. And generally, like, a hydrating primer is a good all over for just about anybody. Like, I'm super oily, but I still live in Phoenix, so I do still need moisture. And all I did was just spread it out over my fingertips. You can't even see it anymore. And I'm just smoothing it around the edges of my face with my hands. You don't really need a brush for primer, and I don't have nearly enough product because it was not smooth and delightful at all, so I'm going to add some more. And I'm just going to hit the outer edges of my face where it gets more dry. And you don't have to use the same primer all over your face. I very rarely do. I am going to pull this down onto my neck because you never want a harsh line of really anything. So I'm just making sure I get the outer perimeter of my face where I'm personally prone to dryness. If you are prone to dryness somewhere else, put a hydrating primer there. It will totally help you throughout the day. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and I'm just going to apply that to the place where I want to fill in, because this is a pore filling primer, and I don't really have any pores going on. Like, I mean, obviously we all have pores, but like I don't have any big pores out there. So I'm just going to apply this with my hands. And for this one, I'm going to work from the center of the face out. But I'm definitely not looking to cover my entire face with both of these primers. It'd be way too heavy. And in our What Does Primer Do video, we sort of talked about a little bit what primer does. But these both do different things in addition to making the makeup stick better. So my hydrating primer is going to keep me from getting any dry patches, which I am very prone to around the edge of my face. Whereas the e.l.f. primer is a pore filler. It's going to fill things in with silicone, which is going to make my makeup slide around a little bit better. It's also going to help blur out any features I don't really like. And that's literally all you do. You just take your fingers, and I like to use sort of the middle area of my fingers mostly, just because I find that surface is a little better. And you just smush it around your face until it's all the way in. And you can usually tell when it's all the way in. Primers tend to feel sort of similar to moisturizers, the exception to that being very silicone heavy primers, like the Mineral Infused one from e.l.f. are going to leave a little bit of a slippy feel behind. That's fine. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just something to be aware of. And that's literally all there is to applying face primer. Happy makeup and have a good one.